Sometimes being captivating doesn't require chiseled ABS or a picture-perfect face. True attraction, the kind that leaves a lasting mark, is so much more than physical looks, believe it or not. I've encountered men who don't fit society's mold of handsome, yet they have this undeniable magnetism that effortlessly draws women in. That's because physical appearance is just one piece of the puzzle. While it can catch an initial glance, it's not the secret to keeping someone's attention or sparking that deeper interest. Attraction often stems from the way you carry yourself, the energy you radiate, and the subtle qualities that make you uniquely you. This video is about uncovering those hidden signs, those little yet telling gestures that a woman finds irresistible about you. If you've noticed a woman doing any of the 7 things we'll share, chances are you're more attractive than you think, and she's undeniably drawn to you. 1. She smiles at you for no apparent reason. Have you ever noticed a woman glancing your way and breaking into a smile for what seems like no reason at all? It might happen when you're walking down the street, standing in an elevator, or waiting in line at your local coffee shop. It's easy to brush this off as nothing, but here's the truth. It's probably not random. A genuine, spontaneous smile is one of the most beautiful and subtle signs that she finds something about you undeniably attractive. Now, this doesn't automatically mean she's head over heels or thinking about starting a romance. Smiles like this are often natural and unplanned, her way of telling you, perhaps even unconsciously, that you've caught her eye. At the very least, it's her way of saying that you're pleasant to look at, maybe even someone she wouldn't mind knowing better. But why would a stranger smile at you like that? Well, think of it this way. Attraction isn't just about looks. It's about energy. Maybe carry yourself with confidence, or perhaps your comfortable presence radiates kindness or positivity. People are incredibly perceptive, especially women, and they can pick up on the energy you project without a single word being exchanged. If you've unknowingly given off the vibe of someone approachable or magnetic, that smile is her way of responding to it. What makes spontaneous smiles so special is their authenticity. These aren't polite smiles or the kind you use to fill awkward silences. No, they're different. Wider, warmer, and just a little brighter. It's the kind of smile where her eyes crinkle slightly and you can almost feel that positivity spill over into the air around you. If you've noticed women smiling at you for no apparent reason, take it as an affirmation. It's not just coincidence. There's something about you that they're responding to, and in that passing moment, her smile is telling you what words don't need to. There's something about you that's undeniably attractive. 2. She finds excuses to talk to you. Have you noticed how she always seems to strike up a conversation with you, even if it's about the smallest, most random things? Perhaps she asks your opinion on something trivial, comments on the weather, or asks a question that honestly she probably already knows the answer to. Don't overlook these moments when a woman finds reasons, no matter how small or unnecessary, to talk to you. It's often her way of getting closer and creating a connection with you. Think about that coworker who suddenly asks something unrelated to work, or maybe a friend who never cared about your favorite sports team, but is now asking how last night's game went. This isn't just casual small talk, it's her way of keeping the lines of communication open, of spending more time in your aura, and that's not something she does with just anyone. What matters here is the intention. Behind these conversations, women are subtle, especially when they feel something, but don't want to come across crazed to forward. She's making the effort to reach out to share a moment with you, but she's likely doing it in a way that feels natural and unforced. It's her way of flirting without making it too obvious, that lingering question, that thoughtful comment, that extra quick chat. Those are her breadcrumbs, her little signals that she sees something special in you. And why would she be doing this? Because there's something about you that intrigues her, something that makes her want to learn more. It could be your confidence, your kindness, your quiet strength, or maybe all of it combined. Whatever it is, she's noticed, and now she's finding ways to show you. When a woman consistently takes the time to talk to you, it's not random, it's intentional. It's her way of building a bridge, of saying, you've caught my attention. Pay close attention, because in her small, subtle way, she's already telling you that you're undeniably attractive to her. 3. She casually touches you. Have you noticed how during your conversations she seems to find little excuses to reach out and touch you? It could be as simple as a gentle tap on your arm to emphasize her point, a light hand on your shoulder when she's laughing, or even a playful pat on your back when saying goodbye. These small, seemingly innocent gestures speak volumes. They may feel casual and unintentional, but they're often much more than that. Physical contact is one of the most intimate ways humans connect with each other. When a woman reaches out to you in this way, she's lowering her walls just enough to create a sense of closeness between you. What's crucial to understand is that This isn't something she does. Indiscriminately subtle touches like these are her way of testing boundaries in a soft and natural way, gauging how comfortable you are with her presence and how receptive you might be to her attention. These interactions often feel effortless, but make no mistake, they carry intention. Think about it. Why would she rest her hand on your arm, mid-sentence, or brush against your shoulder as she leans in closer? It's her way of creating a moment that feels personal, a tiny way to bridge the physical gap between the two of you. And here's the truth. This type of contact doesn't happen with just any one physical touch. Sparks an immediate connection even in the smallest doses. It builds trust, creates chemistry, and deepens the bond between two people. If she instinctively reaches for you like this, chances are she sees you as more than just another face in the room. She feels safe around you. She's drawn to you. Pay attention to these moments. They may seem fleeting, but they're incredibly revealing. A casual touch might seem small on the surface, but in her language of attraction, it's a loud and clear signal that she finds you captivating and wants to feel just a little closer to you. For the fleeting glances, there's something undeniably magical about fleeting glances. They're subtle, silent, and often so brief that they could pass unnoticed unless you're paying attention. If a woman finds herself stealing glances at you, especially when she thinks you're not looking, it's one of the clearest signs that something about you has captivated her. Think about it. Have you ever caught her looking your way more than once, only for her to quickly divert her gaze or pretend to be busy? It doesn't matter if it happens at a coffee shop, in line at the grocery store, or even during a casual walk through the park. Those repeated darting looks aren't accidental. Her eyes are drawn to you, pulled by an innate curiosity that she might not even fully realize herself. What's fascinating is the unspoken dance behind this. On one hand, her eyes can't help gravitating toward you, whether it's your confident posture, the way you carry yourself, or perhaps a unique trait that sets you apart. You've sparked her interest. On the other hand, she doesn't want to make it obvious. This creates a delightful push and pull, a glance here, a stolen look there, as though she's feeling you out while trying to maintain an air of mystery. These fleeting glances are the heart of understated attraction. They're small but powerful, a quiet way of saying I see you without uttering a word. What makes them all the more intriguing is their subtlety. Many men overlook these moments, chalking them up to coincidence or random curiosity, but the reality, her eyes don't wander repeatedly toward you unless you've made an impression. Start observing the world around you more closely. You'll find that these stolen looks, as fleeting as they are, reveal so much. They hint at her curiosity, her interest, and possibly even her admiration. When a woman's gaze lingers on you even for a second too long, it's not random. It's her quiet way of saying you've caught her attention, and maybe even her heart. 5. She remembers details from past conversations. Have you ever been surprised when someone remembered something small you mentioned weeks or even months ago? Maybe it was a passing comment about your favorite soccer team, a book you were excited about, or even your weekend plans. If a woman recalls those details effortlessly, as if they left an impression on her, trust me, it's not a coincidence. Think about it. Life moves at such a fast pace and people are bombarded with endless conversations and distractions every day, yet she remembers your words, the little things you shared. Why? Because they came from you. This isn't just about good memory. It's about the meaning she attached to those moments. Those details stayed with her, not because they were particularly groundbreaking, but because you are significant to her. Perhaps she brings up that book, asking if you finished reading it, or casually mentions the soccer score and asks what you thought about it. These moments reveal more than politeness. They show that she's invested in learning about you and creating a connection that feels authentic and personal. She values what you say, and your conversations have depth in her mind. Even those seemingly ordinary ones. This kind of effort can't be faked. When someone keeps track of the details, it's a quiet but powerful signal of admiration. She's showing you that you're not just another face in the crowd, that what you share matters and sticks with her. It's easy to brush this off as friendliness, but take a moment to recognize what it truly signifies. This attention to detail speaks volumes. It's her way of saying you're important to me, and I want you to feel that. When a woman remembers numerous and revisits the small things, she's holding on to pieces of who you are, making a conscious effort to stay connected. And honestly, isn't that one of the sweetest signs of attraction? Her mind lingers on you even long after the conversation is ended. That's the kind of connection that goes beyond words. It's a bond that's simply undeniable. She asks for your help. Have you noticed how some women ask for your help with things that, honestly, they could have easily figured out on their own? Maybe she needed you to grab an item from the top shelf, even though she likely could have asked an employee. Or perhaps she wanted your opinion about a product when you're pretty sure she already knew everything. About what you might not realize is that these moments aren't always about the task itself. Often they're about you asking for help. Even in small ways can be her way of initiating contact or sparking a conversation while still being subtle. It's a gentle attempt to get closer to you without making it too obvious or putting herself at risk of rejection, and this finesse, this quiet effort speaks volumes. Think about it, she's choosing you out of all the people around her. She's deliberately crossing that space between you two to open a door for connection, no matter how small it may seem on the surface. Why would she ask you specifically? Likely because you exude a mix of confidence and approachability. You seem trustworthy, someone she feels comfortable around, and perhaps something deeper within her feels drawn to you. Your aura, your energy, your presence, these moments, as subtle as they may be, are her way of saying, I want to interact with you, to share a moment with you. It's so easy to dismiss these encounters, to think, oh, she just needed help. But pause for a second and consider the context. If she smiles warmly or lingers after the favor, if her eyes hold yours just a tad longer than necessary, that's when you know these aren't just random interactions, they're opportunity and invitation even for something more meaningful. A woman often reveals her interest in ways that are soft and understated by seeking your help. She's creating a chance to connect, to share a moment with you, and to feel your energy up close. The next time this happens, pay attention. Sometimes it's not about the favor, it's about the person she's asking it from. 7. She adjusts herself when you're nearby. Have you ever walked into a room and noticed her subtly fixing her hair, smoothing her clothes, or adjusting her posture? These might seem like small, insignificant movements, but they reveal so much more than you'd imagine. When a woman takes these tiny steps to adjust herself as you approach, it's often an instinctive reaction, one that speaks volumes about how she feels in your presence. Pay attention to the details. Maybe her fingers sweep through her hair, giving it that perfect touch. Perhaps she straightens her outfit or lightly repositions her jewelry, as though ensuring everything is just right. These actions are rarely deliberate. They're more like an unconscious response when someone wants to put their best self forward for you. It's her way of ensuring she looks her most radiant in the moments you might notice her. What makes this so enticing is how natural it is. She's not making a grand gesture or a bold declaration. Instead, she's letting her body quietly express the effect you have on her. There's a charming vulnerability to it, like she's letting you in on a sliver of her world where appearances and impressions suddenly matter more. These small movements show that she cares how you perceive her, more than you might realize. Now the real magic lies in repetition. If you notice her touching her hair or adjusting her outfit regularly when you're nearby, it's no accident. Whether you're across the room or standing just a few feet away, something about your presence is drawing her in. It could be the confidence you exude, the way you carry yourself, or simply the natural chemistry she feels around you. Whatever it is, you've captured her attention, and her subtle actions are her way of showing it. These micro adjustments often go unnoticed, but they're powerful signs of attraction and admiration. The next time you see her tucking her hair behind her ear or subtly repositioning her necklace when you're around, don't brush it off. These little moments, they're her silent way of saying, I want you to see me, truly see me. And that kind of quiet allure is one of the truest signs that you've already made an impression on her heart. Final thoughts. Recognizing these subtle yet powerful signs of attraction can deepen your understanding of the connections forming around you. Women often express interest in ways that are understated and nuanced, making it all the more important to observe and appreciate these heartfelt gestures. From remembering small details about you to seeking your help or adjusting herself when you're near, these signs reveal her genuine admiration and intrigue. The beauty of attraction lies in its authenticity. It's not about grand declarations, but the quiet moments that speak louder than words. When you notice these gestures, take a moment to acknowledge the connection they represent. It's a reminder that you are seen, valued, and desired, not just for how you look, but for who you are, and that in itself is the essence of true attractiveness.